dude, this righteous fear, man, it's different, man. It's it's provocative, man. I mean, I don't even know what that means. It gets the people going.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest boy in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a boy and you're a part of the problem.
I want to say this. Number one is I apologize. I apologize to the start. And I don't really. It's like this. Today was good for me. It was good for me because sometimes you take a step back and you look at it and you think, hey, you know what? It's here, it's on, we're going to make it work. They're working hard, they're doing this, they're doing that. We're going to go out there and it's going to change right now. It will change. And I'm not trying to tell you something, guys. It's going to change. It's not like that. Okay, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from. It will change. And it will change because they wanted to change. Not because of me. It will change because they want to be champions. But right now we got to figure out the formula, our formula. Our formula is this. We go out, we hit people in the mouth. Number one. Number two, we are not a charity. We cannot give them the game. That's number two. And number three is we execute from the very start of the game to the very end of the game. That did not happen. I do not apologize about, you know what? I'll go ahead and take the question. No. You don't want me to go much further. Go right ahead. Ask your question. Vernon just, it was something that I told everybody at the very beginning of the week. I will not tolerate players that think it's about them when it's about the team. And we cannot make decisions that cost the team. And then come off the sideline and it's nonchalant. No. You know what? This is how I believe, okay? I'm from the old school. I believe this. I would rather play with 10 people and just get penalized all the way until we got to do something else, rather than play with 11 when I know that right now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. I cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to
win. Salute, and welcome to class, my guys. How y'all feeling? Salute to all my sisters with sense that don't play about Mr.Goodbread. What's going on, ladies? How y'all feeling? We got a crazy story, breaking news, guys. I don't know if y'all heard about it already. I know y'all internet heads, y'all be on it. So y'all probably done heard the story already. But y'all know my take on this. I told y'all who this war is against. I told y'all these is Lucifer's babies. So all types of fuck shit gonna be happening to them because they playing his game. They following the ways of the world. So today, guys, you got KeKe Palmer. She accuses ex Darius Jackson of domestic V, files for restraining order and custody of son, guys. Again, we here and we ain't here with that sympathy joint. We ain't here to be, we ain't gonna be harsh either. We're gonna be realistic, but we ain't here with all that sympathy joint, guys. These people be knowing who they dealing with. These people be engaging with who they dealing with, and they be loving it because it is in them. It is in them. And until these people get to some help and start fixing themselves, start fixing them flaws that's in them that keep having them attract these abusive people. And if you notice, notice the abusive, notice the abusers and the abusive people, the victims and the abusers. Notice they have a look. I don't know if you guys noticed. They have a look. Look at the blue faces and the Christians. Look at these two. You know what I mean? They have a look, guys. You know what I mean? It's a modern look, right? It's like they're so in in tune with trying to look like this character that society promotes for this modern society, right? The woman, the victim, the so-called victim, she got that strong and independent black woman look that they promote that is obviously false because she ain't that strong. She keep getting her ass whipped. You know what I mean? She keep becoming a victim. I ain't never met a strong, independent victim. But these sisters, boy, but you see, that's the narrative that they pump and they promote in our society that obviously ain't winning. You know what I mean? Obviously ain't winning. You know what I mean? That was DV. That was definitely DV. It was reverse DV because that was mental abuse that she put her boyfriend through at the time of that Usher. But they don't talk about that. They only want to talk about the physical abuse that get done. The mental abuse is what got man leading the league in deletions. The mental abuse. So that's more dangerous than the physical abuse. You know what I mean? The physical is the reaction. But that's never here, never there. What we here to do at the Nosy Ninja News channel is we here to report the story. Guys, the link is there. So if anybody want to jump on and chime in, please chime in. For all my females that woe is me that happen to be in a domestic relationship, stay tuned because stick around. At the end of this report, we'll go into some education, and I have my girl Love talk to y'all sisters because y'all not victims, all right? If you sit your stupid ass in an abusive relationship for longer than you need to be in there, you are not a victim, bro. You must heal, sis, and find what is in you that got you liking to get beat upside the head. If you're not the one that initiates the beat downs, you're just on the losing end of it. Because let's not forget that either, guys. We touched on this. We touched on how violent and how aggressive our sisters have become by default, by way of if he cheat, I got the right to put my hands on him. And we know that's crazy. That'll get you to be on social media talking about he hit me for 7 years. He went upside my head. That shit crazy. It don't match. It don't match with the behavior you showed us. But in any event, let's get on into this story, guys. KeKe Palmer accuses ex Darius Jackson of domestic violence, files for restraining order and custody of son. KeKe Palmer is requesting sole custody. You know that. You know that. That's her way of avoiding the child support, guys. If she get the sole custody, she ain't got to pay him nothing. But if she don't get sole custody and he find a way to get some custody, she end up like Mary J out this motherfucker. Oh yes, she will. But in any event, KeKe Palmer is requesting sole custody of her 8-month-old son, whom she shared with Darius Jackson after alleging the child's father has been physically abusive on multiple occasions. On Thursday, the Nope actress, 30, filed a request for a DV restraining order in Los Angeles, according to documents reviewed by People. In the California Superior Court filing, Palmer alleges that on Sunday, Darius trespassed into her home without her knowledge or consent, threatening her, then physically attacking her, lunging for her neck, striking her, throwing her over the couch, and stealing her phone. When her words, when I told him I was going to call the police, she also included screenshots of what appeared to be security footage of a man striking a woman over a sofa. That's the pictures you see in the thumbnail, guys. Palmer alleges that Jackson, 30, has abused her multiple times over a 2-year period. Now, this is why I need you young ladies to stick around, because y'all get y'all information from these stupid ass old ladies who are sitting in a domestic relationship for 2 years and then want sympathy and want to be the victim. You know what I mean? Y'all stick around. We're gonna help y'all. We're gonna help y'all with that. All right. We don't want y'all to make the same mistake these old stupid ass women sitting around here made, then playing the victim. All right. We don't want y'all to do that. Another incident was allegedly recorded on home security footage from February 13th, 2022, when Darius body slammed me onto the stairs by my neck. Damn. So how aggressive is you? Because, I mean, how aggressive? I would love to see the footage. I'm going to get my hands on the footage, and I'm going to play that on Rumble. I wouldn't dare play it on YouTube, but I'll definitely play it on Rumble. But I love to see the footage, because I see you. You ain't sat there and do nothing. You ain't just sat there. You ain't just sat there and did nothing, sis. I doubt that. I highly doubt that. You took an ass whooping and a physical ass whooping for 2 years and you ain't ever do nothing? Nah, knock it off. In the declaration, Palmer alleges there were many instances of physical violence, including striking and grabbing me around the neck. Describes of Darius destroying my personal property, including diaries and prescription eyeglasses, throwing my belongings into the street, throwing my car keys to prevent me from driving away. Why is this always coming to light after the fact? After the fact, like, why y'all wait? Y'all sit there and put on the act for the people. Y'all sit there and act like everything is all roses for the people, manipulate the people, but then this is how y'all was feeling. Why y'all was manipulating the people? This how y'all feeling. Such an actor. This is why it ain't no truth in the world today. Because the people that everybody suck fart out their butt is a whole lie. So that's how they're conditioned. They're conditioned to be fake and phony, yo. Fake and phony. It ain't a real bone in a black woman. And 80% in a real bone and 85% of black women, yo. It's all phony, bro. The phoniest race of women on the planet. Yes, Mr. Goodbread says so. Mr. Goodbread said it, bro. You know what I mean? We have our first super chat of the night. Had a child with her abuser. Absolutely. God damn it. God damn it, man. I tell you, you can't get nothing past the Goodbread. I tell y'all guys, it's about pouring into yourself, gaining control over your thoughts so that you can gain control over your emotions. And once you become more emotional intelligent, they can't slide shit past you, bro. You know what I mean? Because the victims is getting rewarded. People is painting themselves out to be a victim, and the victims ain't the victims. I'm telling you that right now. The victims don't even know that they're victims. And then you got the other people that just want to paint themselves as a victim. But yeah, we gonna go on. Yep.
You wasn't hate when the motherfucker was living, goddammit. Now the motherfucker dead. Fuck this son of a bitch. Fuck him, goddammit, and fuck anybody with his ass. Yeah. Y'all know the motherfucker ain't no good. You want look. All you motherfuckers been snitching for him and shit. Now you standing up in here, goddammit, talking about preach it, preacher, preach it, preacher. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that. I'm gonna shoot your ass too, motherfucker. Keep on. You gonna get shot too, nigga. You gonna get shot. God bless. God bless the fool, goddammit. God bless the fool. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna end this goddamn thing. Look, where's that goddamn money bowl at? Who got that money bowl? We taking that money right now before you leave this bitch. We ain't leaving out here for free, motherfucker.
It's crazy to me It's crazy to me because Miss KeKe. Now, how many lames did you pick over? Because y'all will call y'all will call a man a lame real quick. How many lames did you skip over to be addicted to the abuser? Right? Because we know that y'all will hide and protect the abuser until until it ball all over, until it's video evidence, and then you gonna play the victim. We know that, but you will hide this abuser while calling out the dusty, right? While calling out the broke nigga. You can't make this up, guys. You can't. This is called modern woman nigga logic right here. This modern woman nigga logic right here, yo. It's unfathomable. In declaration, Palmer alleges there were many instances of physical violence, including striking and grabbing me around the neck, descriptions of Darius destroying my property, including diaries and prescription eyeglasses, throwing my belongings into the street, throwing my car keys to prevent me from driving away, hitting my hitting me in front of our son, spewing profanity about me to our son, threatening to kill himself with a gun if I left him. Simp behavior. Simp behavior. And this is what I mean by y'all will skip over the lane to get with the Pookie. So y'all love Pookie. Y'all love Pookie. And then Pookie just be being Pookie, y'all. This is why I have no sympathy for the so-called victim in these abusive relationships, right? Because Pookie, the abuser, that's what he do. He just, and they all know that. We all know that Pookie is the abuser. He's raised by a mom's, right? So he think he equal to a woman. He think a woman is equal to him because he's seen his mother do all this magnificent shit that a man should have did, but she was never worthy for a man to stay with her, only to drop some D in her and dip. And she wouldn't have kept the alpha male anyway because she wouldn't have wanted the alpha male to put her son, you know what I mean? Look, what's the name? What's the nigga name? Darius. She ain't want the alpha male to put Darius onto no game because then Darius wouldn't be praising her. Darius would take her off the pedestal. So these are the bitches, these are the niggas that these bitches love. They love these niggas. And they will have no smoke for Darius' mama, though. They won't bring no smoke because Darius' mama, a woman, is the one that raised Darius, right? Because at the end of the day, all roads point back to the mothers, a woman. Which this is the shit that I be talking about. And y'all don't like when I talk the truth now. Y'all don't like when I get up here and I start to preach the actual truth with no cater, because I don't say they and people and them. I know what it is. It's the mothers have had custody, right? And if the next generation is trash, then that says a lot for the mothers who raised that generation. All right. So we can sit here and chase all this, the absent fathers and all that bullshit. The ball was in the mom's court, bro. All right. Let's proceed. People was unable to reach reps for Palmer or Jackson for comments. Palmer went on to state that during the incident on Sunday, Jackson came to her home to take the baby to a football game, but the 8-month-old was not home because he gone with Palmer's sister to visit family. There you go. There you go. There you go right there. This is why she got hands and feet put on her, because she wasn't being a teammate. She wasn't being a teammate. The brother told you he wanted to take his son, his kid, to the football game, bro, with him. That's father and son time right there. Ain't no family member supposed to come in between that, sister. My sister KeKe Palmer. Now, that ain't worth nobody putting hands and feet on you. But when you messing with these emotional men that's raised by their mama and they think they're equal to a woman, this is what you're going to get. So he's being him. Now, if you don't like the actions of him, then you got to remove yourself. Sticking around is what? Is what, sisters? Sisters now. I know y'all don't like me. I know y'all call me the ops. Your friend not the ops. Your friend ain't tell you nothing truthful and since y'all met each other, but they not the ops. I'm the ops now, but what does that make her? A dummy, yes. Let's proceed. Palmer went on to state that during the incident on Sunday, Jackson came to her home to take Leotis to a football game, but the 8-month-old was not home because he gone with Palmer's sister to visit family. After a verbal disagreement, yeah, I'm sure he called you all types of dumb bitches because he paid ticket. He wanted to go to the football game with his child, and his child it take two to make a baby. It take two to make a baby, right? So that is his half, right? Because y'all use that. It take two. Father got to step up. Father's got to be there. So he came for his half, which is rightfully his half, and it was all fucked up. After a verbal disagreement, Jackson allegedly knocked me backwards over the couch. Now, I don't mean to laugh, but you is an actor, so you know what I mean? Stole my phone out my hand and then ran out the house. Palmer maintains that the entire incident was captured by my home security camera, which will be played for the court at the time of the hearing. She says she followed him outside to retrieve her phone and he nearly hit her with his car. Palmer filing states that on around April 21st, 2022, the former couple went out to eat at a restaurant in Santa Barbara when Jackson allegedly became upset after accusing Palmer of flirting with a woman, causing the parents to head back to their hotel early. You see what I mean? And this be the shit that I be talking about. This be the shit that I be talking about. Y'all be picking these beta males, bro. And these beta males be very emotional for dumb shit. They get triggered just like modern women get triggered. Beta males get triggered. You know what I mean? And when you don't know your partner, when you don't know these people, because y'all rarely communicate, y'all don't properly communicate how y'all feel to one another, things are gonna happen. Shit gonna trigger shit. Now, if you was with an alpha male, that wouldn't have triggered the alpha male. That would have set off all types of green lights, red flags, but green lights, and it would have went down. It would have went down. But I proceed. Darius grabbed my prescription glasses away from me, threw them. Hold on. Unless you were drunk and you were just carrying on all sloppy, gawking over another female, and then that would have led and turned to being embarrassing. It's not nothing cute about you trying to sexually harass another female now. That's a reason for him to be mad. That's not a reason for him to be insecure, because y'all call a nigga insecure for anything nowadays. And that's not an insecure man now, sis. If you are drunk and out of composure, just gawking over another bitch. That's not cool, sis. So let me correct that. You know what I mean? Because y'all be ready to run with anything. Y'all be ready to take a nigga words and say some old crazy shit. No, I didn't say that. That's what you want me to say. Darius grabbed my prescription eyeglasses away from me, threw them on the ground, and stomped on them. He then opened my bag, threw all of my belongings onto the pavement in the rain, and threw my car keys across the parking lot before. See, you sound like you was drunk. And you sound like you was about to try to drunk drive, sis. See, I don't like the way victims tell a story, because when a victim tell a story, they gonna leave out some real key details that we need to know. Sis, he threw your car keys way across the parking lot because you probably was tipsy, sis. And that go back to you gawking over the fucking female all drunk, looking sloppy and embarrassing. The same way you got caught out of composure at the little Usher concert, all gawking over him. You see what I mean? So you don't have no self-control. You don't have self-control. So you not having self-control gonna trigger your abuser. You see? So when you with a weak man, when you're already dealing with an abuser, and one of your flaws is the fact that your cat get throbbish around other people and bitches, that's gonna be a problem. You see how you can't just go blaming your quote unquote abuser. See, that boy good. That boy good. I got a lot. Got that boy good. It's a mathematical equation, y'all. 1 + 1 will always equal 2. These chicks try to make it 11, but it equal 2 all the time. She alleges that he would also love bomb her. The abuser, during not this strong and independent chick that be out there giving these quotes and telling people how to do this and do that, not this strong. She got love bombed. She's a victim now, y'all. The abuse during our relationship was not just physical, but emotional and manipulative. The filing for the restraining order reads, Darius would love bomb me and make me feel like I was the most important woman in the world, only to get extremely distant and cold over a perceived insult to him. A perceived insult. You dancing with another man is insulting. Fuck you mean a perceived insult? They got some nice, cute phrases on how to phrase the disrespect, but that's what we saw. That's what it was. If we were at a party or event and I spoke with one person too long or looked at someone a certain way, he would storm off in a rage, telling me I was a slut and a whore, accuse me of cheating on him and that I did not love him. Darius had a way of gaslighting me to make me feel like I was doing something wrong, even though I wasn't. Palmer and Jackson issues briefly went public in July when Jackson called her out for wearing a fitted black bathing suit under a sheer dress to watch Usher perform at Las Vegas residency. We live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kid to showcase booty cheeks to please others. Facts. And he gets told how much of a hater he is, Jackson wrote in one since deleted tweet. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. After the rival social media rant, Palmer released a song with the Oh My God singer titled Boyfriend. Exactly. She went on to continue the disrespect. Someone said that boyfriend's looking up for me. Oh, that's cool. Palmer sang in the single. Sad, yo. Sad. How they think it's cool to just go on and disrespect us, guys. Guys, let's get into some video. Let's get into let's tap on to these chicks. These chicks be having the scoops. They be having the tea. These chicks be having the tea. So let's see what they got on this. They're all man haters. So this is why I read the article from a realistic perspective before we got into this bullshit. These old man hating chicks.
Okay, you guys, so KeKe Palmer just filed a restraining order against her child's father, Darius, because he's been abusive. Matter of fact, she's alleging that he's been abusing her for the past 2 years, and she's also filing for sole custody of their 8-month-old Leotis. So Palmer told the court, I'm very concerned for Leo's safety with Darius, given his violent, volatile, and jealous nature. Comments he has made which have caused me grave concern, and the lack of restraint Darius has already exhibited regarding his.
Now the mission is to paint him out as this horrible, horrible person so that she can get full custody of this child so she can manage the money. That's how they do. That's how they control the child support. So now they can manipulate you and control and paint the narrative. So she gotta paint him out right now. Soon as the judge hit that gravel and grant her whatever she looking for, she'll be right back with him. She'll be right back with him. But as far as the court says, she'll still have the custody and she'll have everything. You know what I mean? So it'll be up to this dummy to sit there and accept her back with all of that leverage now in her court. You know what I mean? Come on, man. This shit is crazy, bro. This is a strategy that they have been running game on men for years, bro.
His temper in front of our son. And then she said the abuse during our relationship was not just physical, but emotional and manipulative. Darius would love bomb me and make me feel like I was the most important woman in the world, only to get extremely distant and cold over a perceived insult to him, she wrote in an emotional declaration. And then she went on to detail an incident that happened in February of 2022. The actress said Jackson choked me and body slammed me into the stairs in my home after becoming violently jealous and irrationally angry over a bikini picture. She said she only showed him the photo, but he still became upset. On the drive home, I was worried that we would get into an accident because of how angry he was. Darius spent the rest of the night yelling at me, not letting me sleep so he could keep yelling at me, she said. In the bedroom, he slammed me on the floor and slapped my head from side to side. The next morning, he was standing at the bottom of the stairs near the front door, screaming at me as I was coming down the stairs, Palmer said. When I was almost at the bottom of the stairs, he grabbed me around the neck and body slammed me back on the stairs. And she's not lying because she submitted footage of him abusing her to the police. And here's some of the photos. Now, of course, this is kind of hard to watch because you can just imagine what he.
All right, guys, let me pull this up a little bit. Boy, he told us stop playing with him. When a man listen, ladies, when a man say stop playing, all right? Stop playing. No matter how tough or whatever you saw growing up, you know what I mean? Whatever movie you just watched, that's just when he says shut up, shut the fuck up, bro. All right, just shut the fuck up, bro. Put your headphones on. Let me listen to your Nicki Minaj, listen to your Ugly Red. You know what I mean? Whatever you gotta listen to, just throw your headphones in and just listen to that and just, you know what I mean, whatever. Go outside, take a chill pill, you know what I mean? So y'all smoke nowadays, you roll you a blunt, just shut the fuck up, sit down, roll your blunt, smoke, just breathe. But when niggas say shut up, bro. All right? Niggas say put some clothes on, put some motherfucking clothes on. Especially if y'all playing Let's Pretend. If you playing Let's Pretend, then you owe it to him. All right? Now, if that's not your man, then that's something totally different. But if you playing Let's Pretend, have some fucking respect. Sheesh.
He did to her just from these photos. And that incident that I just described to you from February 2022, that picture on the far right is from that date. You can see him by the stairs. You can see the date, February 13th, 2022, and it looks like he's getting ready to body slam her on those stairs, just like she said. And I hope he gets charged and has to go to jail because a restraining order isn't enough for everything she's been going through. Now, she's been with this man for 2 years and she's endured this for 2 years. This man needs to pay for what he's done. And I'm
Why y'all so thirsty to see black men go to jail? And then y'all be so quick to talk about, because black men is in jail. Black men are in jail. The black men are in jail. Like, y'all be too quick to want to see a black man go to jail, bro. That shit just that smells. It reeks of white supremacy, sis. Like, you know what I mean? That shit reeks of white supremacy right there, yo. I don't know.
happy she finally has the strength to walk away, okay? Especially for the sake of her son, because this man will kill her, okay? We see it all the time. These are the type of men that end up killing their girlfriends out of anger. So
Now that's a fact. And stop picking these dudes. Stop skipping over the lanes and picking the killers and the abusers, sis. You know what I mean? This is not all black men. You know what I mean? You got a lot of black men left on red in your inbox, sis. Pick some of them. See some of those results. Y'all all pick the same niggas. Y'all picking the same niggas, the same abusers. The cute, cause he cute, the cute, popular, emotionally disturbed nigga. Y'all pick him. But that was a fact, sis.
I'm praying for KeKe and that baby, okay? I'm wishing her all the best. But I do want to know what you guys feel about all of this. This is really crazy to me, like seriously. But leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.
All that bias reporting right there, boy. Crazy. Man, let's get to one more little video, one more T video. Then we're gonna get to some education, man. Got my girl Love gotta bring some type of calm, some type of resolution to this stupidity, bro. A real sister. Cause these chicks want to be victims all day, bro.
What's up, you guys? This is so sad for KeKe Palmer. She has filed a restraining order against Darius Dalton Jackson, asking for full custody of their son as well. and she has been granted custody. Everything is temporary as far as the restraining order and custody, and we're going to get into the details in this video. But first, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, click the bell. All right, you guys, so Us Weekly was one of the first to report that KeKe Palmer was seeking a restraining order against Darius Jackson and requesting sole custody of their 8-month-old son, Lee Otis. Now, people are assuming that she may want full custody, sole custody, to keep from paying child support, but it actually goes deeper than that. It has nothing to do with money. It has to do with him allegedly being a danger to herself.
It's deeper than that. Fuck out of here. It got everything to do with money. It got everything to do with money because she had the baby with the abuser, sis. So it's not about him being an abuser. It's about the money.
And the child. So KeKe Palmer, who is 30, accused Darius Dalton Jackson, who is 29, of harming her multiple times over the course of their 2-year relationship. They've only been together 2 years. And the court documents were filed on Thursday, November 9th, and they have been seen by the media. In the court documents, there's security footage from a November 5th incident in which Jackson, quote, and this is a quote from KeKe in the documents, trespassed into my home without my knowledge or consent and threatened. He threatened her before, quote, lunging for my neck, striking me, throwing me over the couch, and stealing my phone. She went on to say that there have been many instances of physical with him that included him destroying her personal property, including her diaries and her prescription eyeglasses, and throwing her belongings into the street, throwing her keys to prevent her from driving, her in front of their son, and cursing, spewing profanities about her in front of their son. He also threatened to take himself out of this world if she ever left him.
Exactly. And ain't no man gonna threaten that unless she playing those coochie games. She playing those manipulation games. I told you, yo, the strongest man, no matter how physically strong a man is, women are strong in the sense that they have manipulation and they can manipulate you. The man who is not emotionally intelligent, who don't have control over his brain, is weak to one of these sisters. The dumbest chick could get you, can conquer you, bro. Could cause you to self-delete yourself. Remember, men, we are simple creatures. We are pattern creatures, bro. We learn that A plus B will give us C every single time. You know what I mean? We learned that from playing video games. This is why we excel at playing games. Period. Cause we played games when we was little. We played video games. You see? And in video games, they have point systems where if you do something, you get something every single time. No monkey wrenches is thrown in there. No nothing. When you add a female into the game, that's when shit gets difficult for men. Because females is up and down. Females is spontaneous. Female nature is no specific set goal, especially if you get one of these chicks that's not content. So they always want more. They always want more. So you gave her, she was whining, she was complaining, she was giving you mixed signals. So you gave her a baby. You made her a mother. She wanted that mother theme. She made her a mother. That wasn't enough. You know what I mean? So now she gonna nag you for this wedding. Nag you, nag you, nag you. You become a wife. That ain't gonna be enough. And it's more and it's more and it's more. And this is why it's important to get with women that are whole. Women that's not in survival mode. You know what I mean? That's why it's important, guys.
So this is definitely physical, mental, emotional harm that she's accusing him of. In the court document, she said that her relationship with Darius finally ended for good. So that means they've broken up before, but she said it ended for good in early October, primarily due to the physical.
And that's why you're not a victim of domestic violence. Because when you broke up before, that was when you should have been like, boom, good, that's my way out. Boom, I'm good. Until you fix what attracted you to back, you're gonna get into another relationship where the next man you with gonna be upside your head, sis. Then what we gonna be saying? Then we gonna be saying shit victim, y'all. We gonna be making victim videos for KeKe Palmer when the next relationship she get in, or we just gonna blame the next nigga now? It's the next nigga. That's what we just gonna blame the niggas now. Huh?
And emotional harm that he inflicted on her. So when he allegedly trespassed into her home in early November, it was after they broke up at the end of October. I don't want to get into too many details regarding the issue with her son and her son's father, but like I said, it's not a money issue. She said that he's been rough with their son. He's been rough with him. And when it comes to YouTube, there's this thing dealing with children. So I don't want to get into the details. I'll leave a link in the comment sections where you can read the details of what she said that he did to their son. So it's not about money, her wanting custody for money and not wanting to pay child support or even just being petty. It's not about that. It's about safety, according to the court documents. This is so sad. This is breaking my heart to report.
What if I told you that you could transform your self-confidence in 12 weeks or less?
Since then, she's been granted what she requested, and he has been ordered to turn over any weapons that he has to police. Because like he said, he threatened to take himself out of here with a weapon. So he's been ordered to.
And that's beta male rule number one. That's beta male's play. That's in the beta male playbook right there, yo. That shit right there. Remember, we did the video yesterday where the boy was all walloping around the fucking girl house, and she told the nigga, she told the nigga, yo, don't get no drool on my carpet. But yeah, y'all got to stop bypassing y'all natural ability to wean out alpha males from beta males, sis. Y'all done let society come and pump y'all up with the steroids. And then you simp niggas, you niggas be trying to cheat the game. Y'all try to cheat the game instead of doing the self-improvement to make yourself an alpha or sigma male. You just go and simp. And that's what's throwing the female's biology off, because they're not reading the alpha and the beta, because the beta coming with gives and shit. You know what I mean? The beta coming with shiny things, cheating the system. So the bitch just falling for the trick. She falling for the trick, but you not a victim, sis. If you fall for the shiny thing, you fall for the beta male with the shiny thing, you still picked him. You chose that. So you not a victim, you're a volunteer.
To turn over his weapons to police within 24 hours. And he must stay at least 100 yards away from KeKe Palmer and their 8-month-old son. And KeKe was granted sole custody until further notice. So right now, everything is temporary and she has to file to make it permanent. And a hearing has been scheduled for December 5th where KeKe Palmer can argue to make the order permanent. Now, I wanted to share this with you as well. This is very rare, but KeKe Palmer's mother has actually spoken out about the situation. First, Darius Dalton Jackson's brother, Saronis Jackson, who used to be on Insecure, he made this tweet. It's since been deleted, but it was yesterday at 5:54 p.m. He tweeted, "The most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I have ever encountered in my entire life." Now, he doesn't name names, but it sounds like he's talking about KeKe Palmer.
Exactly. He's telling inside information. He know what it is. He know that she is a Lilith and that she be putting hands and feet on his brother, and his brother is not strong enough to leave the relationship. He's just as stupid as she is. So and like I told you, a lot of these little niggas coming up now, they think they're equal to y'all bitches. They don't understand they stronger than y'all. They think they equal to y'all. So you hit them, they gonna hit your ass right back. They right up. You hit them, they gonna hit you right back. Y'all raised by this shit. Listen, sis. I know y'all got a sisterhood, and I know y'all fight for each other, right? But can I tell you what my mom's told me? Can I tell you what my mom's told me, that if one of y'all hit me, I was to knock y'all head off y'all shoulder and go get her. So how does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? That's how I was taught. So I know if I was taught that, I know it's a couple motherfuckers running around here that was taught that. Only thing is, I know how to differentiate. And I know that everything my mom's taught me was not facts. I mean, I know that. I mean, I know how to use my resources, but there's a lot of boys that ain't have no fathers. So all they got is they mama love, and they mama love word is gold. So you keep playing around here with your hand problem. You keep being manipulative. You keep playing with these boys.
He says, abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see. Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all. Wow. So damn sad. And so KeKe's mama, because it sounds like he's speaking about KeKe Palmer's mother came to the front with something to say.
Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but this is I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter the ridiculous stuff that he's posted when he knew his brother was. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What? So now he's posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest in Hollywood. He's disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be. So he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a boy and you're a part of the problem.
Sis, you can't be calling this man a fuckboy. Well, you can do whatever you want, but you do know that your daughter was also a fuck girl in Hollywood. Like this, his brother was the dumb nigga to cuff your daughter. You niggas was fucking on your daughter for the longest in Hollywood. I hope you know that, you know what I mean? Just so that you have the facts, you know what I mean? So you can have all of the facts.
You guys know that KeKe Palmer and her mother are very private people. So for her mother to have to come out and say this, it really says a lot. And I wanted to show you guys this on this particular website, the Shade Room, because you guys see Amanda Seales commented ... If you guys recall a couple years ago when Amanda Seales was having that issue as far as, I think it was a Black Emmy party that she wasn't allowed to enter, and Sharonis Jackson came out and spoke out against her. Now it's coming to light, like allegedly the type of character and the type of personality he has. And so her ... is kind of like, I told y'all. And also Sharonis's ex-girlfriend is speaking up. Now, just to be clear, this is the brother, Sharonis Jackson's baby mom, with a post after KeKe Palmer's mother says he allegedly admitted to being harmful like his brother. This is on the Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to Kyle on the Neighborhood Talk. So this is the story, the Instagram story from Sharonis Jackson's baby's mother. And you see she's watching this play out. You see Michael Jackson in the movie theater eating the popcorn, watching it play out. And you see the emoji. You see the emoji that she left. So it kind of hints that KeKe Palmer's mother might be right. That's what it hints at. So if you go to KeKe's page, you go to her page, of course, she has a lot of comments of people supporting her, some people bashing her because she wants sole custody of their son. But like I explained to you guys, she said he was rough with their son. But in any case, she has this Key TV, I guess you would call it a network, and one of the releases, she has this whole film about the evolution of F-boys. And it seems like she's been trying to tell us for a while that he's an F-boy. It's like at the same time she's with him, but she's saying he's an F-boy. And she also released this song about someone making her feel ungorgeous. And the whole time, it seems like she's talking about him. And so in the lyrics to the song, she's talking about, it almost reminds me of TLC's Unpretty, but it's ungorgeous. And she's talking about how this man makes her feel like she's not pretty, like she's not gorgeous. And it's a shame. It seems like he was breaking her down mentally, physically, emotionally. It seems like she's saying that he was breaking her down. So for his part, he has tweeted. He tweeted 14 hours ago and said, "I love you, son. See you soon." And prior to that, on November 5th, now this is the same day, if you recall, this is the same day she said that he trespassed into her home. On November 5th, he tweeted, "Gonna step away to the next Eagles game, trying to get my mental and emotions back on track." Yeah, he does need to do something. If these allegations are true, he does need to get something on track because it does seem like he's off the rails. You guys leave a comment and share your thoughts on the matter. As
They're gonna always paint the man out to be the crazy. You know what I mean? They're gonna always paint the man out to be the crazy. But we already know it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that, y'all. Yes, sir. So to my ladies that's still here with me, I told you I was gonna promise something. Why a person stay past the disrespect. Go ahead, love. Take it away, yo. Cause y'all got to stop, man. Y'all got to stop playing this victim shit, bro. Ain't none of us victims, man.
All right, y'all. This is another Lord Dorsey video. Why a person stay past the disrespect. Don't forget to subscribe. Tune in.
Like positive, respectful, like, you know, situations, experiences. I'm finna tell y'all right now, somebody on Instagram said, why do people stay where they disrespected? Because I'm finna tell y'all some real shit. When feelings get real heavy and you get irrational and driven by emotion, meaning like, if you're not practical about the outcome or about your expectations in a relationship, you will be overran by just your emotion and your feelings, right? And feelings are feelings. They're not what's really going on in the relationship or in the situation. So a lot of y'all...
Exactly. When we say feelings are not your facts, feelings are not the facts, that's what we mean by that. And when you in your feelings, being in your feelings, you make stupid decisions. And you know what I mean? That's why I tell you, get more in control of your emotions. Because when you emotional, shit, you're gonna lose all your money. You know what I mean? You will spend your money in a certain way because you're in your feelings trying to keep up with somebody or trying to prove a point. And feelings that have you moving out here weird, bro. Fucking yourself up because you ain't hurting nobody but yourself.
Got to understand, once you start being driven by emotions and feeling, everything you do be off balance. So you, of course, you're going to stay when it's disrespect. Of course, you're going to call stupidity loyalty. Of course, you're going to act like a victim to somebody, you know, fucking with your trust, but trust is a choice. You ain't going to, nothing you say, do, and the way you move is going to be real or practical. You gonna be around here somewhere where a nigga be in your face, disrespecting you and calling you a bitch one day, and the next day dicking you down, telling you he love you to death. It ain't gonna match up. Monday ain't gonna come before Tuesday. Wednesday ain't gonna come before Thursday. You gonna be Thursday, next day you know it's sad. You come back around, bitches Wednesday. Like, what the fuck? But that's what happens when you're driven by emotion, when you're not practical, when you're not rational, when you allow the hypotheticals in your mind to like supersede what the fuck is really in front of you. Y'all need to really stop and think like, okay, we got communication problems in our relationship, but let me back up and really see, do I actually respect this nigga? Like, do I really, and this, the same goes the other way for females too. Like, if you don't got respect for a bitch, you will keep her around just to be able to say, you know, the hoe ain't gonna stop fucking me, or, you know, that's my bitch. But truth be told, you ain't finna wife her. Like, you ain't finna really take her serious. And see, some of y'all think because the nigga called you a wife, or because y'all at one point jumped the broom and said y'all was gonna be husband and wife, and y'all don't be doing that tally up every quarter in y'all relationship to see if a bitch mind is still where it was at when y'all said y'all vows. Y'all be thinking shit just still the same. But I told y'all, situations change. People change their minds. Life experiences make you feel different. Changing your goals make you go after different stuff. So the way you felt back when you first committed to the hoe, or the way you felt back when you first committed, that shit ain't what's going on right now. That's why some of y'all in situations and all you can do is keep talking about how the nigga did agree to be in a relationship with you, but you ain't considered all the shit y'all went through. Man, life changes you as you go through stuff. And the same goes for relationships. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Bitch be too in their feelings, too in their head, too in their emotions, too turned, too busy watching the next bitch on these apps and shit. Like, and not even looking at what's really going on. Some of y'all, you don't got much respect for yourself, so there's no way. There is no way, my G. Girl, you...
That's a fact, yo. There's so many of these low-budget celebrity relationships trying to be like Beyonce and Jay. They trying to hold the torch to Beyonce and Jay, and they putting so much pressure on their husband. Their husband not Jay-Z, though. They didn't bag Jay-Z. They're not the caliber of woman that can bag a Jay-Z. they're the caliber of woman that could bag the nigga that they got in front of them, but they still holding pressure to that nigga that they bagged in front of them, Jay-Z type pressure. Like, do you see the obnoxious behavior going on in these relationships, bro? And this is why I tell you guys, even my guys that's in relationships, every now and then go back to the signing board. You know what I mean? Re-sign the contract. You know what I mean? Like every now and then the contract expires and you guys got to go back to the table and see if you want to, you know what I mean, re-sign with the team. If not, request a trade or stay a free agent for a while. And you know what I mean? But you guys got to communicate this because like Love said, the perception on life changes. Every day, every second, the world evolves. Every day we evolve. How you saw it yesterday might not be how you see today. And that's okay. You know what I mean? We live in a fucking community that hate and frown change. They frown upon change, bro. People be really run around here wanting you to stay the same. They expect you to have the same perspective on life that you had when you was 20 years old at 40. And that shit is obnoxious. It's stupid.
You don't have respect for yourself, so there's no way you can respect a nigga. You don't understand what respect is. You don't carry yourself in a manner where you wake up and feel like respect matters and holding myself accountable. And like y'all ain't on that with yourselves. So you definitely ain't gonna be on it with a nigga. Yeah, for some people it take a lifetime to figure this shit out, man. Some niggas don't even realize, like, I don't even know why I keep cheating on this girl. Like, I don't know why I won't, like, you know, that respect, bro. It be that respect. Y'all are, me and Pastor was talking about this. Sometimes you can argue because we were supposed to talk about communication. So we like exchanging ideas and shit. And I'm like truth be told, like, you can argue with a bitch, and sometimes like you can say stuff out of emotion and anger, and then you can't come back from that shit. Some of y'all, a nigga ain't been right since that one argument y'all had where you told a nigga you don't need him and like you could get dick and money and whatever anyway. Like some of y'all ain't been right since you.
And that's a fact. You know that boy Darius ain't been right since that woman went viral standing on that stage with that sheer outfit on with all them cheeks up on Usher. A nigga ain't coming back from that, bro. Especially when you got a little emotional nigga. You know you got a little emotional nigga. Y'all pick these little emotional niggas because they let y'all control them. Because y'all want to be the mommy role. You know what I mean? Remember, y'all picked the niggas that was raised by women that did everything for them. So all they did was sit in their room and play their PlayStation while their moms did every fucking thing. So as a grown-ass man, this is what he expected. This is what he looked forward to doing. You know what I mean? So you acting like that's not what you bagged is crazy, sis. You know what you bagged.
Fucked around and said some sideways shit in an argument, boy. And yeah, y'all done fucked since then. Yeah, y'all done said sorry since then. But that shit done stuck with a nigga. Same for females. Like, I done been in arguments back in my toxic seasons with niggas and they done said some shit after the argument. You know, I gave you a kiss. Like, you know, we laid up here next to each other. But boy, that shit you said earlier, boy, that shit hurt. And you know, my ego ain't finna let me just sit here, but that was it then. The relationship died then. When you looked me in my face and told me another bitch could take my place or some shit, like, that's it right there. You gave me, that's like a job telling you, ho, we will fire you, bitch. Play with us, we'll let you go, ho. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's y'all word? And later on, they, oh, Miss Dorsey, we apologize. Things got out of hand earlier, and we just want to let you know.
And the guys, keep in mind, y'all see the creative way we tied in this thumbnail. This is why Darius put hands on KeKe Palmer, guys. And we're not saying it's right. Because we know that's the weakest man. You ain't got to hit no female, bro. You just leave. All you got to do is walk away. But this is why, guys. You know what I mean? This is why beta males hit women. She just broke it down. You know what I mean? They feel that they're equal to a woman. So her disrespect did not go ungranted. This is for the disrespect. This was for the disrespect. She emasculated him in public, and he got it in private. Well, he thought it was in private. He ain't know that the shit was recorded and she was gonna expose it like that. But that's all that happened, bro.
We do value you here at this job. Man, y'all got me fucked up. I'm finna start stacking bread to get the fuck up out. Is y'all crazy? You think I'm finna let you play with me? You done fucked around and said some shit like you will fire me and I won't get my 401k, or I'll be around here looking stupid on a Friday after y'all let me go, after I don't work the whole shift. I bet. Bet. You know how I bitch say bet? I bet. I'm going to smile. I'm going to know, you know, that's fine. I understand. Things get heated in arguments.
And that's what Darius did. Darius said, bet. He said, bet. I'm going to smile. Yeah. We going to get back together. But, boy, when you fucking with these beta males who's not emotional intelligent, remember when you pour in, when they you
Bitch, I'm finna run these checks up and run the fuck up out of here. Leave your ass in the middle of a shift with nobody to cover nothing. Bitch, I'm out. Bitch, it's certain shit you can't be mad. All right? Say some crazy shit. All right? Say some shit that's so disrespectful. That shit stick. You know how they say throw shit up against the wall and see what stick? Some of that shit stick, boy. A lot of that shit run down to the ground, but some of that shit, it hit, bitch, and it don't go nowhere. It be all right. And this ain't no motherfucking hypothetical. This some shit I watch you say out your mouth directly to my motherfucking face. And that shit changed me, boy. It changed me. Only the real motherfuckers gonna understand what I'm explaining. Only the real people gonna understand, right? When a bitch hit you with that, I bet. You ever told a nigga some shit? Fuck you, nigga. I'll go back and fuck with my baby daddy. Oh, yeah? Bet. Nigga say that hoe, it's over. It's over, bitch. It's up. Nah, bitch be saying it's up, bitch. It's up. And y'all be thinking, oh, he did come back over. We did fuck love and we did. And that man got 1 foot over here and a pinky toe still at your household. A pinky toe. G-ass shit, man. Ask a bitch, am I lying? Ask a real bitch, am I lying? Because this goes from there. This is vice versa. You know, y'all love to take my messages and say, this is vice versa, boy. It is. This go both ways because it done happened to me, boy. Nigga done got so mad, looked me in my face and said some shit. Woo! For real? I bet. No, I'm saying, love, you tripping. I bet. No, you know what? I was tripping. I was tripping. My mind, I'm tripping because I shouldn't even be here fucking with you, nigga. Like, but you know, I'm gonna tell you, I'm tripping. You right, we tripping. We ain't gotta argue. We definitely ain't gotta argue. We don't. Bitch, exit strategy has been planned.
Exactly. But he should have did it enough. He just should have did it a different way. Should have did it a different way. And I tell you, you guys, you boring guys. Stop messing with these popping girls, man. Stop chasing waterfalls, bro. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. Cause these little street fighting chicks and these aggressive girls, these popping girls, these club hopping girls, these girls is too much for you, bro. These guys is too much, man. And then they get physical, and then you guys got to get physicaler, and it's not going to end well for you, man. But yeah, guys, that's our conclusion, man. That's our live for you tonight. You know what I mean? Why Darius Jackson put hands on KeKe Palmer? Because she disrespectful, and nobody raised him and taught him that men and women are not equal. But we live in a society that continues to promote this shit. They continue to talk this men and women are equal, this equality shit, where men and women we're not designed equal. We are not equal. But again, this is what happened when modern women deal with beta males. You know what I mean? Modern women are in survival mode. Beta males are in survival mode. This is what's gonna happen, bro. Exactly, a lose-lose situation, man. Lose-lose situation. So, guys, I want y'all to remember to just focus on yourself, pour into yourself, stay out of their way. Stay out of their way. It's 80% of fuck niggas and it's 80% of modern dummies out here, women that is. Let them do it to each other. You know what I mean? And they located on the internet for some weird reason, yo. You can find these niggas on the internet. You know what I mean? They don't be looking for education like how we do over here. They be looking for entertainment all day. You know what I mean? The ha and the he and shit. But in any event, guys, we bringing that nosy ninja news. You know what I mean? And that's it. If anything pop off, with this story. We definitely will be back to it. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your Friday. Don't burn out. Don't spend all your money. You know what I mean? Remember, it's gonna be more Fridays. You know what I mean? So y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life. We do this for the culture, guys. We out of here.